distinguished guests, and our fellow Chinese American conservatives. Please take over. Thank you. What are you going to, watch in the next few minutes is a video. This video is documenting the participation of Chinese Americans during our historical 2016 presidential election. As we all know, 2016 election has historical significance. And for Chinese Americans, it is even more so. Not only this is our movement, which we won, it was also the very first time the Chinese Americans shredded the stereotype of silent Asians. And we expressed our political opinion loudly in a very visible fashion. With an idea created by one of my friends, Andy John from Arizona. 20 states in the United States, the Chinese American, the 26 states. We staged a, we called it Take to the Sky action, in which all the 26 states will fly the air banners in the skies of America to tell people Chinese Americans love Trump. I'm here in Michigan on a beautiful October Saturday. It's much better weather than today, by the way. It was a homecoming game at a Michigan Stadium. You can see I'm Michigan. Go Blue! And we flew the air banner, stated, "I'm I, Chinese Americans for Trump." In the sky of Ann Arbor with 200,000 people outdoors. And we did the same thing during the Michigan State game. Okay, just a couple weeks later. We also have some surplus of the donation, so we bought the highway billboard sign with the same message across Metro Detroit, which one specifically put in Macomb County because we know that's the county of the Reagan Democrats. Yeah, absolutely. We won, right? So we just want to tell the world the narratives the Democrats put on Trump, that he's a racist, he's an anti-immigrant, and they're uneducated supporters. That's flat out wrong. We as the Chinese American immigrants, we're well educated and we're legal immigrants. And by the way, as you probably, some of you know, in 2016, many Chinese Americans switched the party. They used to vote for Democrats automatically, which is wrong. I will tell you why later. Okay? And because of that, we know in Michigan, we won by how many? 10,744. And I think our Chinese Americans really contributed a big part of that win. And we won. As I can see here, Michigan Chinese American Conservative Alliance was formed as a result of this movement. Okay, and shortly after 2016 election, we participated also last year in 2018. Well, more importantly, we have our beloved Grace Norris, and everybody knows Grace, right? And when Grace comes here to Michigan, that's a blessing to our conservatives here. All right? If you don't know her, by the way, I think most of you already know, so I'm going to repeat something. She, in order to support Donald J. Trump, she actually moved to Florida, rent a house, and knocked down 10,000 doors. Just herself. Just herself. Imagine that. Imagine the passion. Imagine the dedication. And in 2018, not only she continued to knock down like more than 8,000 doors, she led a group of volunteers under Michigan, MICCA, right? And we reach out to knock doors, a phone bank, we send mailers. We reach out like 27,000 households in our election cycle. We lost, but you know what? We won as well. And also in that cycle, we hosted fundraising party for Republican candidates, and we did all that stuff. And we continue to do so. Well, what I'm trying to say here though, sorry, I gotta indulge a few minutes because some of my friends are asking me, can you summarize a few points? Why Chinese Americans will support Republicans? Oh, that's very easy to answer, but I need to tell you here, all right? Well, with 2020 coming, and we gotta continue working hard. And the reason we support President Trump back in 2016 did not change at all. It's the same. It's the same reason. Number one, we came from a country that used to be socialism. Well, still is in its day. And we know from our own experience, okay, how the socialism does not work. Because under the camouflage of absolute equality, what it brought is the biggest human-made disaster in our history. Think about it. Just in China alone, in the late 50s and early 60s, approximately 30 million people starved in a peaceful time. That's more than the population of Canada. My friends, can you imagine that? That's so-called socialism. And of course, we know Venezuela as well. So we definitely will never, ever accept the socialism. And we strongly agree with President Trump that America will never be a socialist country. So, also we value the family, values hardworking spirits, and also equal opportunity in education, regardless of the skin color. And we do not want a man to be in our daughter's bathroom, by the way. We want to secure our borders, and we do not want illegal immigrants coming here flooding the country, and then we do not want people from terrorist-infested country to come here, threaten our security. We respect the rule of law, and we do not appreciate the effort to demonize our law enforcement officers. We want the low taxes and a smaller government, and we respect our flag and the national anthem. Lastly, we value the liberty, and we know freedom is not free. From what happened today on the street of Hong Kong, and we can tell how easily freedom can be stripped away from us. And we know from the last couple of weeks what happened with the NBA. Even our freedom of speech here in the States can be threatened by someone using monetary stick. And we gotta fight for our freedom. It's not gonna be automatic. So that being said, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate your time to watch the video, and God bless America.